a nice price on the auction board here is the opportunity to golf with Tom Izzo. So either Tom is a better golfer than we think, or there are a lot of Michigan State fans out there. But one way or the other, he's on the end of the horn with us here on our StreamYard. Hi, Tom. Tom Izzo, everybody. Give it up for him.
Yeah. Mitch, don't worry. It's not that I'm a good golfer. I think some Michigan fans are donating the money just to beat the hell out of me on the golf.
Well, we should specify that they have to use the clubs on the ball.
Yeah.
Yes.
And not on anybody else, right? Because it's not the opportunity to swing a golf club anywhere you want.
Yes.
How's things going, Tom?
You know what? They're going good, Mitch. I just got back. I went out and saw Coach D get into the Hall of Fame, and that was exciting on Tuesday night. And now get ready to come down in your neck of the woods to play Oakland, which will be, as it always is, an exciting game.
Yeah, actually,
we're broadcasting from down there too.
You know, we got a little competition going because there's the chance to golf with Greg Campy, and there's a chance to golf with Tom Izzo.
Yeah,
and I don't want to tell you, but I think Campy's is a little ahead of yours right now, Tom. Might need
that's because he's a member at Oakland Hills. He's got all those big money people, and
there you go.
Plus, he's a good golfer. They want to golf with Greg. I'm not.
Yeah, it is at Oakland Hills. That might have something to do with it. Yeah. Steve Courtney is here as well. He says that he's actually golfed with you. And that
Coach.
He said he learned words that he never knew existed before.
You know that's true.
Well, like four, like the hell out of the way. A lot of phrases I use in my golf game.
Yeah, we thought maybe there's like a new language in the UP that they use when they shank a ball.
Oh, there is a word.
Yeah. But we're not saying it on the air here.
No,
well, Mitch, how many years has this been now? 13?
This is the 13th one of these. Say Detroit is turning 19 years old next winter, next January. So yeah, we've been doing the Radiothon for 13 times out. Last year we did $2 million in a day, and the nice thing about it that I'm happy to tell people about is with Say Detroit, 100% of the money that we raise goes right to the actual people who benefit, the infants, the children, the teenagers, the homeless, the veterans, the senior citizens. We don't use it to buy artwork for a lobby of a fancy building or something like that and write it off as an expense of the charity. In fact, we don't really have a lobby. We have a couple of offices in my offices that we operate everything out of the back of. I don't believe in all the fancy accoutrements and big signs and all the rest of that, and anything, air conditioning bills or paper clips, I pay out of my own pocket or we pay privately, so that if somebody gives us $1, it goes to help feed somebody or to help keep somebody warm or give them a home or something like that. So you know where your money's going. And I was surprised to learn that that's not the way that every charity operates. But when we created this, I didn't think anything else. I've been lectured by other people at other charities who've said to me, you can't keep doing that. You got to start absorbing some of the costs. It doesn't look good. I said, how can it not look good? That's what I would want to give to. But that's how we've been operating things here for almost 20 years.
It doesn't look good to them.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Well, it sure looks good to me. I mean, I think that's admirable, what you're doing, how you're doing it, and the way you're doing it. And my hat's off to all of you for that. I keep saying I want to get down there. I really did try if I wouldn't have got back. But one of these days, I'm going to get down there with you, because I think if our biggest city, as I've said this a million times, if our best city is going well, I think our state is better off. And we do have to invest in Detroit. A lot of people have, and you have done an incredible job, and all your people. So hats off to all of you for what you're doing.
Well, Detroit kids in Detroit live at 43% of Detroit kids live under the poverty line. And that's 3 times the national average. That's literally almost half of our children are under the poverty line. And the median household income in Detroit is $37,000. That means as many people are above it as below it. And in a city of 600,000, that means, you probably got about 300,000 or more, because it's more than that, who are living under $37,000 a year. We gave a house earlier today, Tom, to a family that had been living in the upper half of some flat that the doors were all off. They had one thermostat for the whole building. They couldn't turn their water on unless they had a pair of pliers to try to turn the faucet, you know, and the landlord was taking the money from them and not fixing anything. And we gave them a house that we fixed up, and they'll live in it for 2 years. If they pay the taxes and utilities, then we'll give them the keys and the deed to the house. And you recruit in Detroit, and I'm sure you have seen some of these places. You know what I'm talking about, where people turn on the gas on their stove to have heat in the house, because that's the only fire or source of warmth that there is. I'm sure you've recruited in places like this. And once you've seen that, you can't unsee it, and you can't not care about it. And those are a lot of the people that we help here in Detroit.
Well, I will say this. Everybody's gone through different things, but I appreciate that. There's not enough people that want to help other people. Most people, especially this day and age, want to take care of themselves. And that's why anytime you want me on something, because you do charities for a lot of things, and I greatly appreciate it. I greatly respect it. And that's there's not a lot of people that do it anymore. It's just not the way it is.
Well, we appreciate you. We love what you do, and you're a Michigan treasure. Before you go, John Pizzarelli, the great jazz singer and guitar player, is kind enough to fly in from New York City every time we do this, and do little musical thank yous for some of our guests like yourself. So he's got a song constructed for Tom Izzo. I don't know what rhymes with Izzo, but good luck.
We're going to find out.
Good luck, John.
We must thank the great Coach Izzo. He supports us every year. When Mitch makes the call, the coach gives his all and say Detroit is better for him here. Since he's made his Big Ten journey, losing season, not a chance. In 29 at MSU, 26 in a row, you know it's true. Coach Izzo's always at the dance. Yes, Coach Izzo, we love you.
There you go.
Wow. John, that was awesome. That'll be one of the best songs ever written about me.
Yeah, amongst the many that have been written about Tom Izzo, yeah. Lerner and Lowe got nothing on you. Tom, thank you for coming on. Tom Izzo, everybody.
Guys, thank you.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Coach Izzo.